Hey kids! Hi guys! Hi, hello everyone. Very good evening. This is Sundar Rabindranathan here. Hi Prashant, I'm fine, beta. How are you? Come on, guys, come on. Welcome to this wonderful session where we will be dealing with clauses and the different types of clauses. Why should we use clauses? And what can, if rightly used, clauses do to your communication? Okay, so we will be dealing with that. Uh, Very crisp session because there are not too many clauses, primarily two, and in the subordinate clause there are the three divisions. We'll be seeing them and then jumping on to the Menti part. All right, explaining whatever I've explained you on the clauses, we will check in the Menti. Got it? Superb. Whoops. Whooping. I am fine, Aditya. How are you? Sashi is still asking, what am I surprised? You will know tomorrow. Okay? You will know tomorrow about it. Okay, kids. Hi, Shafa. Yes, I do remember. Hi, Devadatta. Lovely to see so many of you kids. Wow. Sanab, it's just a question of practice, beta. Okay. Will you believe if I say that probably when I was in my school times, my English wasn't that good. When there is a need, you will start working like crazy. And then you will find that you yourself will find that your level of communication, reading, writing skills, everything starts improving. Okay, so keep working on it. There are no shortcuts when it comes to English, guys. When it comes to any language, the only way is practice, practice, practice. That is the key. Got it? Ashok Rajendran, sir, you are from Tiruvallur. You have been asking me from last session. What do you want me to tell? No, I'm not. Srishti is asking, who is your favorite teacher? There are many actually, but my language teachers are always my favorites. When they teach, that they are my inspiration. When they teach, it will be like running a movie inside. It will be like watching a movie when they teach. That's the power of language and social studies. The only reason why I teach these two subjects is only in these two subjects you can make people imagine a lot. If you are a great teacher, you will obviously have the power to run the movie inside a listener. Yeah, awesome. Lavanya, yes, I am. I am right now in Bangalore. I can say is that. Okay, Hitesh is asking, sir, what is the quiz tomorrow? Tomorrow we'll have a quiz on football. Yeah, 1 p.m. in the afternoon. All of you join. Don't forget. Cool, guys. Let us jump into the session. I think it's time. Hey, guys, before I start, a big thank you to all of you. I've been telling this on and off, but does not matter how many times we repeat, you guys deserve it. Now, Vedantu Young Wonders is a family of 1,100,000 subscribers. In fact, more than that. Just 5 days ago, I saw 1 lakh. Now I am seeing it's 1,15,000. Would you believe it? So we are growing at a rapid, rampant pace. All because of you guys. It's not just kudos, all credits to you. Thank you so much for believing in us, and we are greatly motivated, and we would want to do more. Okay, great guys. Now, okay, guys, this season Vedantu is giving all the micro courses. We have more than 2000 topic wise courses. For every topic, see, suddenly what happens is you will not have difficulties overall on a subject. You will have difficulties on specific topics, right? So for every topic we have created courses, more than 2000 courses. So all these courses are taken by our master teachers. And you know what is the price of each course now? 1 rupee. 1 rupee flat. Would you believe it? Guys, note down this link. bdnt.in/YT micro. It's a limited time offer. Go to it. Pick as many as you want. 1 rupee per course. Okay? Sounds crazy, isn't it? Yeah, sometimes what we do will sound crazy, but later on the world will really appreciate it. I hope you do as well. So kids, yes, that's what we are. We are Vedantu Young Wonders, and what exactly we do? We conduct live sessions on a daily basis on mathematics, science, English, and social science. And every live session is followed by a quiz. So today, after we take the live session, we complete the session on classes, there will be a quiz on classes. Right? How does that sound? Interesting? Okay. So, apart from this, you will find numerous quizzes happening. Quizzes like spell bee quizzes. Tomorrow, as I said, at 1 p.m. we have quiz on football. We conducted numerous quizzes. You also have learn a language series, new languages. We conducted a few sessions on Spanish. Lot of stuff, guys. So, great place to be. Subscribe to Vedantu Young Wonders. Okay? Great. Let's eat, Grandpa. Let's eat. Grandpa. 1 comma. When used, it saves lives, right? Let's eat, Grandpa. When we say that, what is the meaning? Look at it. We have to eat our grandpa. Let's eat, Grandpa. So 1 comma makes a complete difference. Agreed? Is it not? So that is the power of punctuations as well. Now, why should we show this slide? There is something surprising for all of you. Tomorrow you will get to know what it is. Yes? Okay. Great. Let's jump to clauses. The clauses. Wow, look at it. It's like a movie. The clauses. So what are clauses, guys? Let's start with a very simple understanding of what clauses are. They are nothing but a group of related words. Guys, remember, a clause is nothing but a group of related words. They will have subject and a verb. I repeat, they will have subject and a verb. Got it? So, simplest example of clause. Bird flies. Subject is there, bird. Flies, verb is there. Jesus wept. Subject, verb. Ram painted a picture. Yes, subject and a verb. Now, this is called as a clause. Now, in every sentence, you will find a clause. I repeat, in every sentence, you will find a clause. Now, then that means what are the different types of clauses? To put it a very, very simple way, last time we dealt with it. When it came to conjunctions, when we were dealing with conjunctions, there was something called subordinate conjunction, where I said dependent clause, independent clause. Remember, that is called subordinating. Yes? Now, similarly, there are 2 types of clauses. One is an independent clause, the other is a dependent clause. As the name suggests, independent clause can something that makes complete meaning when used separately. There is no other words required, no other clauses required. But dependent clause is not like that. If you use it just alone, there will not be any meaning. The meaning can never be complete. Let me put it this way. So there are 2 types of clauses, independent and dependent clause. Got it, guys? So independent clause, it's a separate sentence in itself, and it gives complete meaning. Dependent clause, it needs an independent clause. It cannot stand on its own. So it has to be attached to an independent clause. Simple. Example, look at it. The barbed wire fence guards the house. Independent clause. Very clearly, subject is there, verb is also there. Alright? barbed wire, fence, guard, right? Both are there. Look at the dependent clause. After the last sailboat crossed the finish line, it cannot stand alone. What do you mean by that? After the last sailboat crossed the finish line, what happened after that? We don't know. So that is a dependent clause. Everyone is clear? Guys, if everyone is clear what is an independent and dependent clause, give me a yo. Come on. Let me pick it up. Shashi, clause is nothing but a group of related words which has a subject and a verb. As simple as that. Come on, let me see if everyone. Siddharth, I think I repeated clause what it is. When you are speaking in a sentence, right, you will have a set of words which alone then don't make a meaning, but they will have a subject and a verb. You will have another set of words in a sentence which, alright, which will have a subject and a verb, but still they cannot make a meaning. So independent and dependent clauses, these are. Clear? Okay, kids. Yes, independent. Thank you, Alok. That is right. Independence means, let me explain now. We are going to do that only. So let's start with dependent clauses. They are also called as subordinate. Subordinate cannot function without the manager, right? The main person. Assume that if I am the main person, there is my assistant, a subordinate for me. If the main person is not there, he is not called a subordinate. A subordinate cannot function on his own, right? So dependent clauses are those. They are also called subordinate clauses. They cannot stand on its own. They do not make complete meaning when used, alone. So let's take an example. Since it is raining, we cannot play cricket. So now, what is the dependent clause here? Since it is raining. Assume that we cannot play cricket. Look at that sentence. Since it is raining. Since it is raining, does it make any sense, any meaning? No. So that's called a dependent clause. That means to make meaning, you have to attach it with an independence clause, which is called we cannot play cricket. So since it is raining, we cannot play cricket. So since it is raining is a dependent clause. We cannot play cricket is an independent clause. Hey kids, hope everyone is clear. Let me check. Akshara. Okay, no problem. Let us do it again. Dependent is nothing but when that clause is nothing but a group of words with subject and a verb. If that is there, they alone will not make meaning. They cannot form a complete sentence. Right? For example, in front of you in the screen it is there. Since it is raining, right? It's a dependent clause. To make meaning, to provide meaning for that sentence, you have to attach we cannot play cricket, which is an independent clause. See, if you just use we cannot play cricket, makes meaning, right? That's an independent clause. Clear? Okay. Say, look at another example. Please close the door. Guys, tell me, please close the door. Is it dependent or independent? Thank you, Srishti. Yeah, it is an independent because it makes complete meaning. Hey, please close the door. Makes meaning. Okay, if I just say before going out, if I just use before going out alone, does it make any meaning? Not at all. So, please close the door before going out is independent clause. Please close the door before going out is a dependent clause or a subordinate clause. Clear? Okay, now when it comes to these subordinate clauses, they have few types in themselves. One, subordinate clauses are divided into three, classified as adjectives, adverb clauses and noun clauses. All three. Okay. So what are adjective clauses? What are adverb clauses? Noun clauses? We will see. Remember, all these are subordinate clauses which will not make meaning if used alone. Clear? So it's very simple, guys. As the name says. Let's start with adverbial clauses. So adverb is nothing but anything that qualifies or modifies a verb, adjective or another adverb, right? So adverbial classes, they will start with a subordinating conjunction. My dear kids, subordinating means one dependent, one independent. Always remember this. So that means adverbial classes will always have one. Okay, obviously they'll have an independent because these are subordinate clauses. Without an independent clause, they cannot function. Let's look at an example. My dear kids, adverbial clause is nothing but a subordinate clause which will qualify an adverbial, verb, adjective or an adverb. Qualifying means what? Let's look at an example. If Sam calls, please tell him that I will be late. If Sam calls is what? Okay. So if Sam calls, we are here qualifying the verb. So it is called an adverbial clause. If Sam calls, please tell him that I will be late. So if Sam calls is adverb, right? Typically, you have calls, verb is there. Got it? Similarly, we played in the garden. Typically an independent clause. We played in the garden. It's an independent clause. Until the sunset. Right? Until the sunset. We are qualifying here. An adjective, right? Is it not? The sunset, a noun. Is it not? So, these are adverbial clauses which will typically modify. When you see that, alright, the subject and the verb, they will typically be modifying a verb or an adjective. Look at another example. I know this would be a simple example for you in case you are a bit confused. Adverbial clause. John went home. Independent. After he finished his lunch. Right? After he finished his lunch is typically something which is modifying the verb. Right? So John went home after he finished his lunch. So that is why this is called as an adverbial clause. After he finished his lunch is nothing but an adverbial clause because it is modifying the verb here. Kids, is everyone clear? Everyone? Great, Akshita. Chinmay, it is very simple. One independent clause is there, leave it. Say for example, John went home, independent clause, leave it. Look at the dependent clause. After he finished his lunch, what are we qualifying here? What are we modifying? We are modifying the verb. So anything that modifies the verb, look at the definition, is called as an adverbial clause. Got it? So John went home after he finished his lunch is an adverbial clause. Adverbial clauses are typically the subordinate clauses, dependent clauses, which will modify a verb, adjective or another adverb. I hope now you guys are crystal clear. Yes, super. Okay, Ritu, I think you are confusing yourself between coordinating clause and coordinating conjunction. Two are different, okay? Now coming to adjectives. Adjectival clause. Typically they will modify an adjective, guys. What is an adjective? Something that qualifies noun and pronoun, right? So another dependent clause which describes or modifies a noun or a pronoun. Let's look at an example. See here. Guys, I repeat. A subordinate clause which will describe a noun or a pronoun. I'll not use the word modify. Probably you guys get confused. Anything that describes the subordinate clause that describes a noun or a pronoun is called, right, an adjective clause. See here, guys, the cake that she bought was delicious. Right? Look at it. That she bought. What is it? We are speaking about, it is describing the cake. Are you getting it? So that she bought is a subordinate clause and it is modifying the noun which is the cake. So the cake that she bought was delicious. Right? So now you know clauses are nothing but they have a subject and a verb. She bought is there. Are you able to see that? So that means it's a clause. Number one. What is that clause doing? What is it modifying? It is describing the cake, which is the noun. That is why it is called as adjectival clause. Clear? The people who lived next door. Who lived next door is the clause. What are they qualifying again? The people. People are again noun. So, if you look at it, anything that qualifies a noun or a pronoun is called as an adjectival clause. Guys, this is, I think, very simple, right? Everyone, guys, everyone clear? Okay, Manohar. So, Manohar, if you look at it, there is a sentence. I visited the town where they met. I visited the town where they met. There is a sentence. I visited the town is an independent clause. So, leave it. Now, we are discussing about a subordinate clause, a dependent clause where they met. Where they met is a clause, right? Subject is there, verb is there. Where they met is speaking about what? It is describing the town, correct? So, which is a noun typically. Anything that qualifies or describes a noun, okay, in a clause, it's called as a adjectival clause. Simple? Got it? My dear kids? Thank you, Neon. Clauses. Clauses are a set of words, similar words, related words, okay, with a subject and a verb. They are called clauses. In every sentence, they will be there. Right? Okay. Is everyone clear, guys? Give me a yo. Okay. Guys, it's a bit tricky. That is why I am taking time to explain it again and again. Clauses are, in any sentence, a set of words, okay, with a subject and a verb. So, like, take a sentence, I visited the town where they met. That's a sentence. In this, you look at I visited the town as an independent clause. If you use it separately also, it will make meaning. Where they met is not like that, but still it is a clause. Subject is there, verb is there. They met, both are there, right? So, where they met, if you look at it, what is it describing? What is that clause describing? It is describing the town, which is a noun, right? That is why anything that describes a noun or modifies a noun, it is called as an adjectival clause. I hope everyone is clear now. Give me a yo, guys, if you're clear. Dhanashree is very clear, it seems. She said yo, guys. Okay, now the last one before we jump to Menti. Noun clauses is the simplest one. Typically, it will describe a noun. See, look here. Noun clause is a dependent or a subordinate clause which plays the role of a noun. I will show with example. I repeat, a clause which typically, alright, plays the role of a person, place or a thing. Look here. I know where the treasure is. Right? I know where the treasure is. I'm taking the simple example. So, where the treasure is a dependent clause. I know is a sentence. Makes complete meaning. I know makes a complete meaning. Where the treasure is, if you look at it, we speak about the noun which is treasure. Correct? Is a verb, all of you know that. Being, a form of that. So, where the treasure is speaks about the noun which is treasure. This is called as a noun clause. Any subordinate clause that takes the role of a noun is called as a noun clause. Gets? I think this was very easy to understand. Hopefully. Everyone clear? Srivatsa, are you clear? Sure, my pleasure, Akshita. Okay. It is a parasite. Amrita is an independent clause. It is a parasite. It's an independent clause. It's not a dependent clause. Okay. Right. Hey guys. Still a few of you are saying no. I want you to type your exact doubt Put hashtag Shiksha and put your doubt. Because when you sometimes, when you keep listening to the same thing, doubt will not get clear. Put a break and look at it again, listen to it again, you will be clear. Okay? And be, look at it from a distance, listen to it from a distance, which is very important. Kids, shall we jump to Menti? Okay, there are a lot of no's, so I think it's very essential I speak to you guys. Number one, in every sentence, there is something called as a clause. A clause is nothing but a group of words in the sentence which will have a subject and a verb. This I hope all of you are clear. Number one. So in a sentence, generally, okay, there can be an independent clause. Clause is a group of words. An independent group of words which make a complete meaning. That's called as the main clause, as we call it. The other one, okay, main clause or independent clause. The other one is a group of words in a sentence. If used alone, they will not make complete meaning. They are called subordinate clause or dependent clause. Now we were discussing subordinate clause. That is a group of words which cannot give complete meaning. They have to be attached to an independent clause. So now in the subordinate clause, there are three types. Adverbial clause, the clauses, the group of words which cannot make complete meaning, but their job is to qualify the verb. Adverbial clauses. Adjectival clauses, a subordinate clause, that is a group of words in a sentence which will take the role of a noun. Okay, typically, if you look at it, they take the role of an adjective. In other words, noun clause, you are just seeing in front of the screen. I know where the treasure is. A subordinate clause, a group of words. The words are where the treasure is. A group of words, they cannot make meaning on their own, but what are they doing? They take the role of a noun, treasure. So they are called as noun clauses. Kids, I think I have explained the entire thing again. I hope you're clear now. Everyone? Is everyone clear, guys? Give me a yo. Hi, Asmi. Okay. Anyone who's not clear, please put hashtag Shiksha. Type your doubt. I'll clarify it. Okay? Let us jump to Menti. Here we go. Guys, we are in Menti now. Hi, Nityam. I'm fine. Okay. Guys, for people who are new, go to open another tab. Now it's time for quiz. Let's check how well you understood. So go open another tab, type www.menti.com. Use the code 443493. 443493. Come on guys, faster. Do not quit YouTube. Be there in YouTube. And open another tab and type this. It'll ask you for a code. You have to type 443493. Akshara, give example of independent clause. There are no doubts. That's an independent clause. Akshara, there are no doubts. It's an independent clause. It makes complete meaning, right? If you listen, right? Subordinate clause cannot make meaning alone. I hope now you're clear. Okay, guys, it's time. Let us start the quiz. Here we go. Jumping in to the quiz. Okay, I'm not going to explain anything. I want you guys to look at the same video again. You will be very clear because I've explained it multiple times today. Okay, question number 1. Identify the type of dependent clause. What kind of a dependent clause is this? That is, what is the nature of the subordinate clause? Some people buy expensive cars simply because they can. Is it an adverbial clause, noun clause, adjective clause? Guys, look properly. What are they qualifying? Adverb. Wow. Yeah, kids. Awesome. Now I am happy that I have explained so many times. Now you guys are understanding. Super, yeah. Adverb clause. Right? Excellent, guys. Excellent. Some people buy expensive cars, right? Simply because they can. Simply because they can, right? They are qualifying the verb here. Now, who is topping the leaderboard? First, question number 1, Advait, followed by Carl Gustav, Vodgod, Himanshu, Sakshit, top 5. Radha, Alina, Millie, Nira, and Sayan, bottom 5. Guys, question number 2 on your screens. Be ready. Many people hope that Canada can resolve its economic problems. So many people hope that. So that is a dependent clause. What kind of a dependent clause is it? Adverb clause, noun clause, adjectival clause. Many people hope that. Woo! Guys, you're getting it super, yeah, very nice. It's a noun clause. We are speaking about people, right? Many people hope is a, so both subject and verb are there. Many people hope that Canada can resolve its economic problems. It's a noun clause. We are speaking about the noun, typically the people. Well done, guys. Well done. Proud of all of you, boys and girls. Advait, still at the top. Vinay, the boogeyman. Number 2. Radha, Sai, and Shruti. Top 5. Followed by Ananya, Shruti Sharma, Anmol, RV, and Chinmayi. Wow. Awesome, kids. Question number 3. Which one is the person who stole your car? So, which one is the person who stole your car? I know you will answer it correctly. You by now you would have figured it out. What kind of dependent clause is this? Smart guys. Adjectival clause. Typically we are qualifying the adjective here. The noun. Yes? Which one is the person who stole your car? Super, kids. Leaderboard now. Shruti is at the top now, followed by Sayan, Anmol, Chinmayi, Deborah. RV Cake. This is how legends are made, and you are mad. I don't know who's mad. Guys, come on, pick it up. The jury believed that the man was guilty. So the jury believed that. Okay, was it an adverb clause, noun clause, adjectival clause? The jury believed that. Come on, come on, come on. Simple, simplest. Very, very simple. Ooh. So what are we qualifying there? The jury. Right, noun clause. Superb. Shruti. Wow, still at the top, followed by Sayan, Chinmay, Deborah, and Anmol. Divyanshi, Divyanshi, this is how legends are made. Prathamesh, Montana, Chrisley. Here we go. Mini Jobby, come when you like. Wow, superb. Yeah. Come when you like. What kind of a dependent clause is it? Come when you like. Come on, guys. There is such a short, clause. You can easily find out. Not bad, guys. You guys picked it up. Now you are very clear. I am very confident. 158. Know that we are speaking about come when you like. Very clearly, we have the subject and the verb. Clearly speaking about the verb, qualifying the verb. So it is an adverbial clause. Question number 6. Before that, the leaderboard. Wow. Now I think Sayan has come to the top. Yes. Sayan is at the top, followed by Shruti, Deborah, Anmol, Divyanshi. Montana, Chinmayi, Monica, Drishti, and lots of love. Wow. So, here we go. Guys, come on, give it a good fight. Probably another 2 more questions after this. He confessed that he was guilty. He confessed that that he was. Adverbial, noun clause, adjectival clause. Now, how many of you chose noun clause? 116. It's a noun clause. Typically, we are speaking, qualifying the describing the noun here, right? You look at that subordinate class, the dependent class. Typically, we are qualifying the noun he. Correct? The pronoun. So it is called a noun clause. Why Menti is not working, Yanandar? Refresh your page. Try it. Deborah is at the top now, followed by Sayan, Shruti, Chinmay, and Monica. Shruti, are you using multiple IDs? You should not. Please remove one. Ayush, Sankalp, Smita, and Anmol. Guys. So, question number 7. An independent clause has a subject, verb, and can stand alone as a meaningful sentence. Independent clause. Express a complete thought. Both of them. So simple. Both of them, guys. It can stand alone as a meaningful sentence and also provide a complete thought. Got it? Okay. Guys, probably the last question of for today. Okay. So Deborah, Monica, Sayan, Shruti, Ayush. Top 5. Bottom 5. This is how legends are made. Chinmayi, God, Sankalp, and Elvina. Sir is here. Don't worry, Naninder. Guys. So Deborah is at the top now. Probably the last question. Be ready. Because the subordinate clause depends on the rest of the sentence, it is also called as prepositional clause, dependent clause, verbal clause. Come on, I have used this 1,000 times in today's session alone. Dependent clause. Wow, superb, kids. Well done. My dear kids, I think I have explained the entire clauses to the best of my abilities multiple times despite having all the doubts. After the quiz, I think you would be a lot clear. Yes? So, I hope the session was useful for all of you. This is a very, important thing to remember. Oh no, Deborah missed. Now it is Monica who's at the top, followed by Deborah, Shruti, God, Sankalp. Monica is winning the quiz. Many congratulations, Monica. 7,313 points. Well done, well done. Followed by Deborah, Shruti, God, Sankalp. This is how legends are made. I'm not able to see. Lots of love, Shruti, Cyan. Guys, many congratulations to all of you guys as well because you stuck to the leaderboard till the end. Okay, kids, let me jump back. So, my dear kids, I hope you enjoyed and more importantly learned from today's session what clauses are, what are the different types of clauses, the dependent and independent, under dependent, which is also called as a subordinate clause. What are the different three types? Adverbial, adjectival, and noun clauses. What are these three? I hope you are all clear. If you further have any doubts, feel free to put hashtag Shiksha and type your doubt. We will ensure we clarify you very clearly. Done? Okay, kids. I hope you like the session. Hit the like button, and people who are new, who have not subscribed till now, please feel free to subscribe. We would need all your support to make Vedantu Young Wonders a great channel further. Okay? Thank you so much, guys. Until I meet you tomorrow in the football quiz at 1 p.m. All right? This is myself, Sundar Rabindranath, signing off, guys. Bye-bye. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay at home. Listen to your parents, guys. Bye-bye.